Now, Elon Musk asked if W should be deleted from Twitter without no as an answer in latest poll hours after holding vote on if social media giant's headquarters should become a homeless shelter because no one turns up anyway. So let's get right into it. So new majority Twitter shareholder Elon Musk issued several polls to his millions of followers on the social media platform on Saturday. The outspoken Tesla CEO, known for his social media antics, initially asked if he should transform the company's Silicon Valley headquarters into a homeless shelter before suggesting the removal of the letter W in Twitter. In the first post, Musk, who purchased a 9.2% stake in the social media giant earlier this week, was subsequently named to the company's board of directors. Saying he come up with a plan since no one shows up anyway. So far, the result of the 24-hour poll posted at 9:30 p.m. ET by the billionaire suggests overwhelming support for the prospective undertaking, with 91.1% of more than 923,459 respondents voting in favor of the plan. The second tweet about deleting W saw Musk give two options without no as an answer, with 55.8% saying yes and 44.2% of course, of 445,158 votes to date. It comes weeks after Twitter brass, who offered staffers the option of working from home forever during the pandemic, reopened its offices March 15th with remote work remaining an option for staffers. What's funny is people voting yes to actually delete W is just hilarious. It's been almost 2 years since we closed our offices and travel, and I'm excited to announce that we're ready to fully open up business travel in all our offices around the world, Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal wrote in a note to employees posted to Twitter March 3rd. Business travel is back, effective immediately, and office openings will start on March 15th, the exec wrote. And in this statement, Agrawal, who was promoted to CEO of the San Francisco-based company in November, said that he would be honoring a policy put in place by former head exec Jack Dorsey during the early days of the pandemic that said staffers could work remotely forever if they wanted to. Our top priority since the beginning of the pandemic has been to keep you all safe, and this will continue, Agrawal wrote. Now we are returning to a stage where you're living your lives, adjusting to local health guidelines, and deciding what works best for you. So the decision about where you work, whether you feel safe traveling for business, and what events you attend, should be yours, the exec added, and the sentence this time set in bold. As we open back up, our approach remains the same. Agrawal 37 went on, wherever you feel most productive and creative is where you will work, and that includes working from home full-time forever, the CEO wrote in another bolded sentence. Okay. You feel free to give your thoughts. Honestly, there's not really much point for Twitter to necessarily have a main headquarters, because they could probably literally do every single aspect of that company at home.